Elder Scrolls. Hello and welcome to today's video where today we're talking about the one, the only Elder Scrolls 6. Now, pretty much this is just a summary, as you will, to talk about what's happening so far with the Elder Scrolls 6, because I like discussing these sort of games that are coming out. For example, I'm a huge fan of Halo and I'm a huge fan of Elder Scrolls, so I thought it's about time that I pay some contribution to the discussion of what Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be like, even though we have limited to go off. And this is all I'm going off, is just stuff that we purely know. So for starters, we all know that it's going to be held in Hammerfell, because there's, well, pretty much after the anniversary video where they show them doing photogrammetry in some desert-like area. There's only a few deserts known in the area. It's definitely not High Rock, whereas Hammerfell is more dry, exhausted, and very sandy, as we could clearly see in some of the shots that they were taking there. We also have the Redfall trademark, which is indicating that it is Hammerfell, because Redfall, Redguard, that simple thing. I'm not too sure if that's a good enough reason, because this could obviously be for Elder Scrolls Online, and it's just way down the track, because it is claimed by ZeniMax. Now, if you want to know more about the whole trademark discussion, I recommend checking out Skullsy's videos. He does a lot of more in-depth stuff than I do. His link will be in the description down below. It's 90% sure that it is Hammerfell. If it ends up being elsewhere, it's just like, okay, then that's different, but highly unlikely given the fact that it would alienate some of the audience and only the dedicated fans would know what's really going on. So yeah, that's pretty much the only issue if you hold it in elsewhere. But in all honesty, I would be down for it. I'd be happy to play in an alien environment, because let's be honest, if you were in a hi-fi fantasy setting, yeah, that's pretty much something you're going to encounter, is populations and large populations of either the beast races like Khajiit or Argonian. Anyway, I need a tissue. Nose cleaned. Okay, let's move on. Okay, in all honesty, since this is going to be a next-gen game, it's going to be really, really beautiful with its graphics, and we can already see that it's really beautiful with its with what they're doing with photogrammetry. Like, to do something at a realistic point, yes, it's going to be reduced. It's going to be reduced a lot, given the fact that it's going to have to run on consoles, and not everything is going to be running at that realistic quality. And you also got to account for the art style, because there is a bit of an art style depending on which game you look at, though they're probably going to stick to more realistic and less of the game type. But in all honesty, I'm just bullcrapping here. It could go either way. I'd be happy to see a realistic Argonian. I'd be happy to see a realistic human. That'd be very weird. I run on PC, so I might be able to run it at that level, but possibly not. But anyway, that seeing that intense level that they're taking it to the next level, and no wonder they've been holding off for a fair bit, because you look at Skyrim and it's like, yeah, there are some graphic problems that mods have fixed, and they're probably thinking, well, let's knock it out of the ballpark with Elder Scrolls 6. So I reckon the graphics are going to be absolutely gorgeous, because if they're using photogrammetry for their environment, imagine what they're using for like prop building and all that. They're paying a lot of attention to detail to just everything. Like, if you got that high level of graphics for just your environment, imagine what everything else is going to be like. The details of the swords, the wood of the bow, just, it's going to be insane, I will tell you that. And the armor, damn, that's going to be sexy as hell. Anyway, we're going off topic here. Now, they're not only using photogrammetry for the environment, they're also using it for NPCs, as the legend of them all, Shirley Curry, or Grandma Gamer, or Skyrim Grandma, is now being put into the game as an NPC, because she's what, 84, 85, and when Elder Scrolls 6 finally comes out, she's probably going to be goodness knows, probably in her 90s. So she may not even be around, which is sad to think, but you've got to be realistic here. And it's great that Bethesda has actually taken the initiative. What other older people do you see doing this sort of stuff? There's unique fans out there that are different from the rest. There's people like me, we're all fairly similar. There's a bunch of fans who are like me, and there's just, with Shirley Curry, it's very different because she's, well, respectively, she's older. She's grandma, and it's just out of this world to see something like that. Though it's probably going to be more common as time goes on, but shivers, it's just absolutely insane that sort of stuff is happening. I will say that it is superb that she is going to be immortalized into Elder Scrolls 6, because that's just a great way of recognizing one of the biggest members of the community. And she has a unique role in the community. And I think it's going to be amazing that she's going to be a companion, a follower even. That's just going to be absolutely amazing. The fact that she can play with us, or we can choose to have her there as she's part of the adventure. That's just going to be a really nice thing to add to the game. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to say that's, well, other than speculation, which we're not going to do here. The only thing speculative, but isn't really speculation, but it's pretty much confirmed a little bit. It's 90% confirmed that it's Hammerfell. That's the only speculation that we've done in this video so far. Other than that, I prefer to just keep on what we know and what's happening. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, and I'll see each and every single one of you mates later.